Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mack Flash Trivia. My name is François and I'll be your host for the next little bit. This is Mack Flash Trivia Live, where everything always goes smoothly. Welcome to this wonderful Wednesday night show. Thank you very much for joining me in another great rousing night of trivia. We're gonna have a lot of fun tonight. I betcha. I'll put a solid fin on that one. Yeah, I'll put a fin on it. Thank you for being here, everybody. Thanks for being patient. The definition of irony took place in my house just before the show, and if we have time later, I'll let you know about it. We may not have time though, because I've got 3 rounds of trivia coming at you right now, and this is how it's gonna work. If you haven't been here before, let me explain it to you. You're gonna want to jot down your answers at home using your preferred method, whether that is a blank piece of paper, the official form available on mackflash.com, or just by jotting down your answers any other way you like. But do not put them in the chat or comments. That is the one thing that is important. And as well, keep your searches, phone searches, web searches to a 0. It is a knowledge competition after all. We'll be revealing the answers to each round immediately after each round, so you'll be able to mark yourselves and share your score in the chat. Most importantly, let's have some fun. Who knows? Maybe NASA will be telling us next week that the moon is going to crash into the Earth, and that's it for all of us. So, hey, let's have some fun now while we can. No need to be dire. We've got round 1 coming at you right now. 10 questions followed by a 15 question picture speed round. Let's get started right now with question numéro 1. What 2001 movie starred Russell Crowe as mathematical genius John Nash? Hello and welcome to our teams in the chat, and if you are not in the chat just yet, please come on in, join us. Don't be shy. We have a bunch of regulars, but you can't become a regular if you don't join in. So let's take a look at Team Not, last place in the house. We got Hot Mess Express. The COVID con men are here. We got the Potato Skins joining us. Ooh, the Potato Skins, not to be mistaken with the San Francisco Potato Skins. Team Vader is also in the house. Let's keep moving right now with round 1, question number 2. Also known as the breastbone. Sorry, I got distracted by the word breast there for a second. Also known as the breastbone, this long tie-shaped bone, it was long bone that threw me off, I'm sorry, is located in the center of the chest. Welcome to the Christ Punchers joining us in the chat. Shane's checking in, checking in. He's checking in. No more drugs and alcohol. No more stinking fun at all. Who else we got? We got the Naughty Hookers in the house. Let's take a look at round 1, question number 3, coming at you right about now. Which sport awards the Riders' Cup? Is it the Riders' Cup or the Ryder Cup? Pretty sure it's the Ryder Cup. No more pot or Demerol. No more stinking fun at all. I love that one. It's so good. When I'm grown up, I want to go to the Betty Ford Clinic. Well, you better save up. What else we got here? Sneaky sneak. No, you are not late. You were right on time, as a matter of fact. We've got who else here? Jake E is in the house. You're gonna have to come up with a team name, Jake. Cheating cheaters are ready to cheat. The Strathroy Bombers in the hoose. Hello again to the Naughty Hookers. The breastbone, the slowest of all the competitive bones. I like that you're paying attention, at least. That's really great. Round 1, question number 4. What is the name for an emulsion of egg yolk and liquid butter, usually seasoned with lemon juice, salt, and a little white pepper, if you're being fancy about it? Hey, that's just my aspirin. Classic. It seems I may have missed a few teams here as we were making it down. We get the Cheating Cheaters, as I said, Stratford Bombers, Naughty Hookers, Three Must Get Beers. Who else? Calamari Wednesdays is here, and I'm here too, despite all the efforts of Rogers Communication and the internet at large. In an effort to make the connection better before the show, I realized my connection was a little slow, and I said, hey, with 5 minutes to go, I've got plenty of time to reboot the router and make this connection better. And then it was zero. It was not working, and I couldn't get it to work. So there you go. If ever you need an example of irony to describe to somebody who doesn't get it, like if ever you meet Alanis Morissette, for example, you can give her that one. Number 5 is not by Alanis Morissette, I'll tell you that much. It is your mashup question of the night, your first audio clip. A mashup, of course, is when two songs or more are fused together to make a new one, usually using the lyrics of one and the music of the other. In this case, we're going to make it another 4-pointer because it's a fun one. I want you to name the two songs and artists that were used in this mashup. 1 point for each. That'll be a total of 4 coming at you. And it goes like this. I saw this one going around the internet the other day, and I was hoping that would catch it in time before you had all seen it. But if you have, props to you for that little bonus. Can you tell me the two songs and their artists that were mashed up in this song? And another final shout out to a couple of teams who are joining us in the chat. Hello to K&A, welcome. And hello to Aries Angels. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Don't forget to spread the word about Mack Flash Trivia. Of course, the more the merrier. Round 1, question 6. What actor has played characters called Doyle Johnson in a comedy, Michael McManus in a thriller, and Barney Rubble in a family movie? AB is spreading rumors in the chat that I like Alanis. He's only doing that because I keep telling people he likes Matchbox 20, so don't believe anything he says. Let's take a look at round 1, question number 7, your lucky question of this round. This directorial debut by South African director Neil Blomkamp was a science fiction allegory for the apartheid. What was it? This, I do in fact love this movie, AB. That is not a lie. That one is not a lie. I absolutely love this movie. Every time I watch it, man, there's this part, I must have been drinking, but I shed a tear last time I watched this movie. There's this one part, and I just emotionally touching. Well, can you say? Hey, everybody, Matt's here, aka my drinking buddy. We're going for a couple pints after the show, should be nice. Round 1, question number 8. Where on your body would you find the mimetic muscles? Where on your body would you find the mimetic muscles? We got question number 9 coming at you right now. The speed rounds are pretty cool, but I gotta say, I really enjoy the questions in this show tonight. Starting with race car driver Louis Meyer in 1936. This Indy 500 tradition went away, but was revived in 1956, where drivers are now handed and expected to sip from a bottle of what? That's right. This one was purely for Angelica, who did not get to go this year to the Indy 500. Stupid virus. I tell you what. But you'll get yours. You'll get yours next year. I tell you, I'll wish hard for you. But in the meantime, that question, that was in there right for you. Round 1, question number 10 will be up as soon as I finish telling you about the delicious treats delivered by Marcuterie. That's right, delivered charcuterie boards to your house. How about that? And a variety as well. Some meats and cheeses and fruits in one, sometimes a little candy in the other. I know there's definitely a Halloween one being put out right now. You're going to want to check that out on Facebook or at marcuterie.windsor on Instagram. And you can check out the menu on there, order from there, and it'll be delivered right to your house. Thank you very much to Marlena and Marcuterie for sponsoring the show tonight again. And I look forward to ordering another box. It's so good that first time. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Almost as good as this. Name this movie, and as a bonus, name Bickus Dickus's wife. Do you find it visible? Such a good scene. Oh man, to be on the set that day must have been incredible. Well, there you have it, everybody. That is the regular round for round number 1. I've got your picture speed round coming up. It is quite niche, so hopefully you guys are working as a team, or you yourself are an expert on video games, because we're going to be doing video game screen caps. Now, we're talking about classic video games here, not that classic, but still, by our standards, fairly dated. I want you to take a look at these 15 different screen caps from these video games and just tell me the name of the game. 15 of them coming at you for 15 seconds each, and it starts with 1. slow songs all the time. Well, there you have it. Those are your 15 old school video game titles, including a mystery. That's right, a mystery with a PhD. Which one could it be? Well, of course, some of those are part of franchises, so I do expect you to be specific when it comes to that. And I've got your answers coming up right now, so you'll be able to check in just a second. We're going to take time to lock in those answers right now, look at your answers for round 1 and the picture round, and then we're going to take a short break before round number 2. Make sure you do stick around for that. Let's get started over here. They do all look the same, very much. I did another round with even older video games when we were doing the Nintendo trilogy, which you can find on our website, and I found that the levels look very, very close, almost like there were only 3 maps in existence, and they just retooled them with different textures. Well, enough about that. Let's talk about these scores over here. Beautiful Mind, John Nash, the mathematician. The sternum is the breastbone. Golf gives the Ryder Cup a Ryder's Cup. We never figured that out. Hollandaise sauce is possibly the greatest sauce in existence in the world. Number 5, we were looking at Ghostbusters by Ray Parker Jr. and Intergalactic by the Beastie Boys. A point for all of that, so 4 possible points just for number 5. Stephen Baldwin played all of those characters, and pretty much those are his 3 biggest. District 9, great movie, takes place in South Africa and is an allegory for the apartheid. Number 8, the mimetic muscles are in your face. In your face. And number 9, milk. It started off with drivers in the South and farmers in the South have this thing where on really, really hot days, they'll chug a glass of cream. And I'm talking cream, not even milk. Apparently, it's very refreshing. And so drivers would come out of their cars. They'd just been racing. Those things are like furnaces. They'd be so hot. And then one guy started just chugging. And it became a tradition. They brought it back because, you know, sponsorship. Now the Milk Association makes a ton of money from that. And people have to, they're contractually obligated to take at least 1 sip. Whatever the answers were to 10, I'm sure you saw them while I was telling you that fact. Give yourself a point for all of that. Dr. Marcuterie. Of course, that's what we were looking for. That's right. There is a link that these have all existed on Nintendo, on the Nintendo console at some point, whether it's the Nintendo or Super Nintendo. But yes, some of them did, of course, exist before that in arcade style. I just went with the whole description of video games in general, and there you have it. Excite Bike. It rhymes. No, it doesn't, Scott. Oh, yeah, I guess it doesn't. Well, they'll keep it anyway. He's a straight shooter. Excite Bike, I like it. And of course here we had the word Kirby on the screen, but you had to know that it was Kirby's Adventure. And there you have it, everybody. That is the end of the round pictures and all for round number 1. You've got your answers, so let your scores shine in the chat, letting us know what you got for this round. I'd give you a total, but I don't have one. I'm going to take a look right now. At 29, apparently. That's the first person I saw, so hopefully you were right. Give us your score out of 29. We're going to take a short break right now, just a few minutes to get yourself another drink, stretch your legs, and come on back. I've got round 2 coming up with 10 more questions and a music speed round coming right at you in just a little bit. Let's take a look at these scores over here. It looks like it's 27 out of 29 for the COVID conman, with a nice 26 going to the naughtiest of hookers. 22 points to Team Vader. The Christ Punchers picking up a beautiful 28 points on that. Good job. We got 18 points to Sneaky Sneak, 21 to the Must Get Beers. Team Not Last Place is not in last place with 18 points. K&A picking up a nice 27 points. Good job. Aries Angels with an 8 on that and a 13 total. Cheating Cheaters with 21. Hot Mess Express with a 16.5 with the Hacker half point. 15 for the Potato Skins. And Jakey picking up a nice 23 points. Could you believe these scores? And what a divisive round. And I really mean divisive. You can tell who has video game fans and who does not on their teams. We'll be back in just a little bit with your music round and, of course, 10 more questions before that. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Mack Flash Trivia. My name is François, and I am your host. I've got 2 more rounds coming at you right now. We are in the throes of another heated battle of the brains, copyright, patent pending, trademark, and whatnot. With all these scores being all over the place. Some high scores with the video games, and some maybe not so high. But hopefully, you'll get a chance to make it up in the next 10 questions and that 15-question music round. Dropped a little note there in the chat about the Patreon. Thanks for joining us tonight. If you were joining us and do you enjoy the show, as I said, make sure you do check out the patreon.com/MackFlash to find out about how you can get more live shows every week. Let's get going right now. Speaking of more trivia, with round number 2, question numéro 1. What American Chinese food dish translates literally to assorted pieces? Round 2, question number 2 is your lucky question of the round, and it wants to know the following. What Detroit musician allowed Mitt Romney to use his song Born Free as a campaign song and later endorsed his campaign with performances? It's round 2, question number 3, coming at you just about now. Which of these movies starred Javier Bardem? Was it No Country for Old Men? Three Will Be Blood. Yep, that's right. That's what happens when you try not to look at the screen and the camera at the same time. There Will Be Blood or Casino Royale. Which of these movies starred Javier Bardem? Question number 4 coming up right now for round numéro 2. What element used in light bulbs is also known as wolfram, which explains its chemical symbol W on the periodic table of elements? Yes. My name is Worf. It's short for Wolfram. That's right. You're right. You're absolutely right, Dave. Pretty sure Wolfram is Klingon. It's the long form of Worf. Round 2, question number 5. That is so good. What a great. Today is a good day to illuminate. All right, we got Trivioki coming up. I love this one. I'm going to play a clip of a song here that I've removed, or I didn't do it. It was already done when I found it. The main lyrics have been removed from this song, as they are in karaoke. And so, combining the skill of trivia and the art of karaoke, you heard me, I want you to tell me what song you're hearing here with its main lyrics removed. Once again, what song did you just hear with its main lyrics removed, keeping a little bit of that backup vocals for a hint? I got round 2, question number 6 right here for you. What baseball team's curse started in 1945? Sports question alert. Whoop, whoop. What baseball team's curse started in 1945 after they kicked Billy and his smelly goat out of the ballpark and finally ended in 2016? I got question number 7 coming at you just about now. It wants to know what animal's milk is used in making feta cheese. What animal's milk is used in making feta cheese? I tried making some a dish one time that was close to mac and cheese, but I wanted to use certain long flat noodles and some feta cheese. I wanted to give it a snappy name, you know? So I called it fettuccine. Round 2, question number 8. What actor has the following roles or characters in common? Larry Zoolander, Lord Richard Croft, and Jim Phelps. It's question number 9 right now on the screen. Some fans contend that this Pixar movie is an allegory for the main character's journey to the afterlife. Hey everybody, Christmas is coming. Don't forget to get yourself or your loved ones some Mack Flash merchandise. I've got a whole whack load coming my way right now, including some shirts and hoodies for myself, and maybe even a few extra items that I plan on throwing your way, you know, in the exclusive patron events, or maybe during our Mondays or Friday nights. I've got some extra prizes there ready for you. But if you can't wait that long, or you don't feel that lucky, head over to wearitproud.com/collections/MackFlash and make sure you do go and pick up some of these items. I gotta say, they are well priced indeed. So thank you very much for doing that. And if you've already done so, thank you again. I often get calls from people say, "Oh, I saw someone wearing a Mack Flash shirt today." I get all tingly inside. It's nice. Let's take a look at your next question. It is your Chain Gang. Chain Gang is back. That's right. Every word here on the next screen can be used with the next one to form a common expression or saying. The trick is I removed the words in the middle. Those are the ones you have to figure out. And for example, here we got Black Beauty, Beauty Sleep, Sleep Tight, and Tight Spot. You're gonna have to do that on the next screen, and you're gonna get 1 point for each word you get correct. So let's get started right now. And that is your puzzle question of the night. If you do enjoy the puzzles, make sure you check out Seriously Trivia on Fridays at 8. Currently available only to official patrons, Patreon members, if you will. I gotta find you guys a catchy name. Mack Flashers, Mackers, Flash Mackers, Mack Flash. I've got nothing anymore. I'm done. But if you want to join us for that, make sure you do check that out. It's cheap, it's fun, and I will be posting the previous episode from last Friday. I'll be posting it eventually, so you guys can play along. I've just had to take the time to remove the copyright music from it, but otherwise, a great show, and really great to be rewatching it and catching our little moments that we've got. So lots of fun there. We've got ourselves our Big Macs, Mac Daddies, Rulers of Trivia. I like that one. That's good. We've got round 2 music speed round coming up right now, and this is the one where we get to play with music in a different way. Instead of the audio clips, what I've got for you in this case is one of our favorite categories. I say that because I can. It's called Kings and Queens. This is one of those fill in the blanks to complete the song title categories. I'm going to give you a song that contains king or queen along with the artist that sings it, and all you have to do is complete the blanks to fill in. Did I say that backwards? Yeah, fill in the blanks to complete the song titles. There are 15 of them coming up for 25 seconds each, and it starts right here. Max Flashers, I like that. Welcome, hackers, and I'm glad that everything went well on your trip. And I'm assuming that because you made it back. That's all I'm saying. Well, there you have it, everybody. That is the end of round 2, music and all. A challenging round? Yes, indeed. And hopefully it appealed to the opposite crowd than those video game screen caps from round number 1. Even things out. You know what I'm talking about? Otherwise, that's it for that. All you had to do was fill in the blanks to complete the song titles for each song containing king or queen, or a variation thereof. I've got your answers coming up on the next screen, where you guys get to mark yourselves and share your score in the chat. Of course, letting us know how well you did, followed by another break and then round number 3. But first, let's take a look at your answers. Chop Suey, not only a song by System of a Down, but also a meal in American Chinese food, which literally means assorted bits. Kid Rock, rocking it out for his country. Good old Kid Rock. As a cowboy, baby. No Country for Old Men had Javier Bardem in it. Tungsten, I need tungsten to live. Tungsten. Father, give me legs. Anybody who gets that reference, you're good shit. Number 5, Larger Than Life by the Backstreet Boys was that trivioki, but all we needed was the title, Larger Than Life, so 1 point only. The Chicago Cubs had the curse. The last time I asked this question, the curse had not been broken, and since it has been in 2016. That's a long time. That's a long time to be cursed. Number 7, sheep's milk is used to make feta. I will accept a sheep-goat mix. Number 8, John Voight was the person who shared the roles of Zoolander's dad, what's her face, Lara Croft's dad, and whatever that last one was. Number 9, Up is an allegory, or it might be an allegory for the main characters passing to the afterlife. And we have Lost Boys, Boys Club, Club Scene, and Scene Stealer. There you have it. And here we've got your kings and queens, some more obvious than others, depending on what bands you listen to, of course. God Save the Queen, pretty sure everyone could have come up with that. And Killer Queen, sure enough. Green Day, well, maybe a few of you in maybe a more niche part of the crowd. Same with King Kunta, but I would say maybe on the other side of the Venn diagram. And King of Pain by The Police. Followed, of course, by Kings and Queens by 30 Seconds to Mars. I guess you could have guessed that one. Queens and Kings, Kings and Queens, Kings and Kings? Who knows? Mississippi Queen by Mountain. Mississippi Queen. If it was Monday right now, I'd be throwing that one on. Followed by the Bare Naked Ladies song on the next screen. We've got the Sun King in the Beatles, in the Court of the Crimson King by King Crimson. One of the most, I just can't, I like progressive music, I like abstract stuff. I really can't get into King Crimson. It's weird, it is odd. And of course Venice Queen, Red Hot Chili Pepper, just one of them. One pepper. Yes, Matt reminding me that John Voight was also Jim Phelps in the Mission Impossible movie. And here's 11 through 15, going back to maybe some, well, fairly obvious ones with Wheat Kings and Dancing Queen. And then a little nicher with the King of Bedside Manor, another song I'd be playing right now, Rain King and Queen Bitch, which I can't even say I've heard before. Give yourself a point for each of those. You can't always have heart. I mean, yes, you can. I guess you could. Well, everybody, that's it. We're going to take a short break right now. I still have my beer that I went and got during the previous break. It's interesting. I don't know if I've had this with you guys before. It is a yuzu pale ale. Yuzu. It's a Japanese fruit. I don't usually drink this, but I will tonight. Usually. All right, everybody. Cheers to that, and we'll be back in just about, let's call it 3 minutes. 3 minutes? 4? Okay, you got it. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. You got stuff to do. We'll be back in about 4 minutes with round number 3. 10 more questions. Your final speed round and the shot of the night at round 3, question 3. So if you're into that, get into that. Hey, that's not the right button. Here I am, everybody. We're back. It's round 3. This is the one I wanted to push. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Mack Flash Trivia, where everything always goes as planned. My name is François. I'm your host. I've got one more round left to go. It is round number 3. As you could tell by the accident I just had, it was a number 3. What? What? I've got a lot of fun stuff happening on the channel, and hopefully you guys have taken the time to check that out. If you are new or this is your first time at the game, welcome everybody, and thank you so much for playing. Don't forget to get yourself into the chat so you can share your score with us and let us know what you think. And take a look around the channel. We have a ton of different quizzes happening. I put together a playlist this morning of all of our Halloween applicable quizzes. There's about 6 of them in there that you can do to get yourself in the spirit of Halloween, if you will. On Sunday, all patrons are getting their bonus show, and it's all going to be Halloween themed there as well. So make sure you join me for that one. Tons of fun stuff happening on the channel. As I was saying, tomorrow is Thursday, which means it's time for the next episode of the Movie Trivia Championship. So check that out and see how you measure against these fine flickers or ex-flickers, if you will. Whatever they call themselves, they are great at movie trivia. It's always a pleasure to watch them fight it out one-on-one. That sounded really exciting and titillating, so let's keep things going right now with round 3, question number uno. What is the S word for a junction between 2 nerve cells by the diffusion of a neurotransmitter? Or simply, a connection between neurons? Round 3 question number 2 comes at you just about now. During Super Bowl 26, Hall of Famer Thurman Thomas missed his team's first 2 offensive plays, and they were offensive as well, because he had misplaced what? During Super Bowl 26, Hall of Famer Thurman Thomas missed his team's first 2 offensive plays because he had misplaced what? I get it, Mike. That's good. That's good. Hey, everybody. It's round 3, question number 3. It's your shot of the night, your cheers of the night, if you will, whatever it is that you want to call it. This is that time of the night where we all come together in an act of conviviality, an act of togetherness, if you will. We do a shot to commemorate something. Who knows what it is? Tonight, we are doing this right now. It's your shot of the night. That's right. You too can be doing it in your own fancy Mack Flash shot glass. Whoa! And all you got to do is contact me, and I will get you those. I know that a few of you have just gotten yours, and you're probably doing your shots in your shot glasses as we speak. Tonight, I'm sending this one out to, I don't know who to send this one out to. This one goes out to all of you. Why not? All of you, everyone who's new today, everyone who has never played before, this one goes out to you. So, cheers, everybody. I tried really hard. I think when I try to suppress it, it happens. Here's your boozy question of the night. It is round 3, question number 3. After all, in what popular franchise would you encounter such drinks as Canar, Saurian Brandy, and Romulan Ale? Of course. Round 3, question number 4. Which part of the tree does cinnamon? I keep wanting to say the word 3 tonight. Which part of the tree does cinnamon come from? The root, the bulb, or the bark? Which part of the tree does cinnamon come from? The root, the bulb, or the bark? I got question number 5 coming at you right now. It is your next and final audio clip of the night. And in this case, we're talking about The First and the Furious because, well, I felt like it. This is one of those games where it's a brand new game where I'm going to give you the first 3 seconds only of a song. Now, I found this playlist and it's 150 most recognizable songs from their first 3 seconds. And I got to say, they were right. And I said this before, but I'm repeating it just in case you missed it the first time. In this case, I want you to name the title and artist, so you'll get 1 point each, given only the first 3 seconds of the song. If you're ready, let's give this a good listen. Name the title and artist of that song. I'm telling you guys, that playlist is so accurate that I just scroll through it randomly with my eyes closed like this, and I just go click, and I just click one, and I go, that's it. Yep, I know exactly what song that is. Like, it's incredible. So, hopefully, you guys felt the same. The trick in this one, could you come up with the artist, though? Yeah, that's the trick one. Let's take a look at question number 6 coming at you right now. Known simply by one word, what Oscar-winning movie's complete title actually ends with, or The Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance? I got round 3, question number 7 coming at you right about now. What crucial muscle separates the thoracic cavity from the abdominal cavity in humans? I'm a public speaker by trade. This is what I do, and yet here we are. Grapefruit juice, but with lemon in it, and I don't know. It's strange. It's very strange, but I like it. Let's take a look at question number 8 for you. Here. Albuquerque named its minor league baseball team in honor of a Simpsons episode in which Springfield's team threatens to move to New Mexico. What is this team called? AB, it's like I knew you were gonna say exactly that word at this question. I don't know why, but when I found it, I was like, you know who's gonna like this question? AB. It's a good question. And I love that it happened in real life. Local man is a liar. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Yeah. Round 3, question number 9. Somebody asked me, I was distracted. Somebody asked me recently to see if I could do some sort of Simpsons Family Guy type trivia. And I'm not quite the expert, but I do know that whatever I would write, I think it would go over very, very well. But I'd be overshadowed by your knowledge is what it is. It's intimidating writing a Simpsons trivia for you guys, because you guys know a lot about the Simpsons that I don't know. Let's take a look at round 3, question number 9. Traditionally, see the big caps letters there, which species of fish provides the roe or eggs, which are then salt cured and sold as caviar? And how about a big thanks and virtual round of applause to our good friends at Littlefoot Foods, selling you pierogies, cabbage rolls, and more. And when I say and more, I don't necessarily just mean all the other foods that they have for sale, but also it's not just your normal pierogi here. I was reading about people eating apple pie pierogies, and just today nearly fell off my chair when I read a post that they had come up with a Reuben pierogi. That's right, like a Reuben sandwich with the meat and the sauerkraut and the Thousand Island dressing and whatnot in a pierogi. Guys, I don't go to Windsor much, but guess where I'm going very, very soon. Yeah, that's right. Check out Littlefoot Foods on Facebook or littlefootfoods.ca for their website. And thank you very much for all of your support all over the last few months. It's been great. We're taking a look at this final question here. Hey guys, I don't know how this turned into Simpsons Night, but it did. Name this character and the Simpsons character that ended up voicing it within the show. Yeah, the sauerkraut with the Thousand Island dressing and the salty meat. It's just so great. When are they gonna get to the fireworks factory? I'm a half Joe Camel and a third Fonzarelli. I'm the Kung Fu hippie from Gangsta City. You the fool I pity. Guess how many times I watched it today. Also, if this was Monday, you would have seen the video, because man, I'm trying to think. Okay, think of other questions just so we could watch this video on Monday when we do another game of trivia. Well, that's it, everybody. That is the end of the regular round for round number 1. Thank you again for being here tonight and playing some Mack Flash trivia. Don't forget to share the love simply by sharing the channel or our Facebook page on your feed, whether it's Instagram or on Facebook, whatever it is. Just share the word, and that's all you need to do. You just got to put it out there. Someone else will see it, someone else will join us, and the more the merrier. We're just gonna have ourselves a nice big community of players, and that's what I like the most about all of this, by the way. Let's keep going with your final speed round. We're talking about Seventh Heaven. Give the collective name or term for each of these groups of 7 items. Some have a specific given name, others are just all known as this. Give the collective name or term for each of these groups of 7. There are 15 of them coming up for 25 seconds each. Just caught myself doing this on the screen, and yeah, try not to do that again. So again, this group of 7 things, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, what are they known as? What are the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, the Voyage of the Dawn Treader, the Silver Chair, the Horse and His Boy, the Magician's Nephew, and the Last Battle, and Prince Caspian? What is the collective term or name for these 7 items? Number 3, yeah, just because I practiced them. Moldara, Svadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, Vishuddha, Sahasrara, and Ajna. I think I did all right, except maybe for number 6. Yeah. Number 4, Alan Shepard, Deke Slayton, Gordon Cooper, Gus Grissom, Scott Carpenter, Wally Schirra, and John Glenn. Collectively, they are known as what? Number 5, Eucharist, penance, confirmation, matrimony, holy orders, anointing of the sick, and baptism. Number 6, yellow, blue, red, violet, green, indigo, and orange. Number 7, I'm going to let you guys read this one because I don't want to confuse you with my reading of these letters. A little bit of a code here. Number 8, collectively, what are the Colossus of Rhodes, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, the Lighthouse of Alexandria, the Mausoleum of Halicarnassus, the Statue of Zeus at Olympia, the Temple of Artemis, and the Great Pyramid at Giza? Ha! Didn't even screw up Halicarnassus, come on. PS or SS. Harmony Skies. PS or SS. Number 9, chastity, diligence, humility, kindness, patience, temperance, and chastity. Or charity. Chastity twice, why not? Number 10, collectively, who are Carmichael, Harris, Jackson, Johnston, Lismer, McDonald, and Varley? Here's a tough one for you, number 11. Bashful, dopey, grumpy, happy, sleepy, sneezy, doc, collectively known as... Number 12, East Anglia, Essex, Mercia, Northumbria, Sussex, Wessex, and Kent. Number 13, 2 off beef patties, special sauce, cheese, pickles, lettuce, onions, sesame seed bun. I mean, technically 8 things, but whatever. 14, Gilligan, the skipper, the professor, Mr. Howell, Mrs. Howell, Ginger, and Marianne. Number 15, finally, Belize, Costa Rica, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, Nicaragua, and Panama. And there you have it, everybody. That is the end of round 3, final speed round and all, the end of the game as we know it. I've got your answers on the next screen, so lock yours in. And we'll have to see how that went. I swear those scores were up and down tonight. No obvious winner just yet. We'll have to see when the scores come down in the chat. Let's take a look at your answers starting right now for round number 3. A connection between two neurons, or whatever complicated way I explained that, is a synapse. We were looking for an S word. The football player, Thirsty Thomas, the tank engine, whatever his name is, his helmet. He could not find his helmet. Can you believe it? You'd think they'd have people for that, but no. The number 3, all those alcohols or synthenols are from Star Trek. Actually, synthanol was something else. We've got bark for cinnamon. Cinnamon comes from the bark of the tree. The Harlem Shake by Bauer is the name of the band that does the Harlem Shake. Give yourself a point for each of those that you got. Harlem Shake and Bauer. We've got Birdman, or the something of ignorance. So Birdman was the first part. It was not a one-worded Dumb and Dumber. The very important muscle that separates your basically your belly from your the top of your torso, the diaphragm. We've got the Isotopes as your Simpsons team, the baseball or softball team that relocated or was going to relocate. We have the Sturgeon for caviar. And at number 10, once again, my name's Poochie D and I rock the telly. I'm half Joe Camel and a third Fonzarelli. It's Poochie, voiced by Homer himself. And here we go with 7th Heaven. Questions 1 through 5. These are the collective names or terms used for these groups of 7. Some of them have catchy names, sure, like the Chronicles of Narnia or your chakras. And some are just generic terms like musical notes or a key. I'm a torso. The Mercury 7, the first U.S. astronaut. That one goes out to Matthew Robbins if you're playing tonight. We have the Sacraments coming in at number 5. That's the Catholic Church sacraments, of course. I always forget that not everybody is Catholic. Number 6, we had the Colors of the Rainbow. Number 7, the Harry Potter series, where there was a bit of a discussion whether it was the PS or the SS. I guess PS would have been a little more comforting to write. We talked about the heavenly virtues on Seriously Trivia a few weeks ago, as a matter of fact. Hopefully you were able to retain a little bit of that. If you practice the heavenly virtues, you'll have an even easier time battling the deadly sins, or so they say. Number 10, I accept both. The group of 7, which is what they're commonly known as, but another name for them apparently I learned today is the Algonquin School. I'm going to take a look at that ancient world in just a second while you guys look over the 7 dwarves. Number 12, the Heptarchy. If you wrote down England, I will accept England. It is the the sort of early sort of formation of England. All right, so most definitely the Seven Wonders of the Ancient World is definitely a more accurate answer. We're all having fun here, so feel free to do whatever you want. Wonders of the World, Wonders of the Ancient World. It's always very, it's Ancient World for sure. So do with that as you wish. This has been a great game. Take a look at your scores going in right now, and I'm loving these high scores. The Christ Punchers just really kicking some butt tonight. 79 out of 84 total. You guys, before even seeing everybody else's score, I'm just gonna call you guys the winners. Luckily, we don't have to, show anybody's scores or hand out prizes or anything formal. So yeah, you can win. You can win for tonight. You're all winners in my heart, as a matter of fact. Thank you so much for being here at Mack Flash Trivia. Don't forget to check out all of our various channels, as you can see right over here on this screen. My name is François. I have been your host. It's been a pleasure. I will see you guys on Friday with Seriously Trivia at 8, followed by the Games Lounge at 9:45. Don't forget to come and check that out. And tomorrow it's the Movie Trivia Championship. Make sure you do check that out at 4 on the Mack Flash YouTube channel. My name is François. I have been your host, and I'll catch you next time on Mack Flash Trivia. Bye bye.